What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. And if you can believe it, I've been buying some tools. Now, I had to pick up some stuff because of some work I'm doing on my truck. You saw my video yesterday. I did the brake pads. And I had to go to Harbor Freight to get some tools because I did my brake pads and then I'm going to be doing the front rotors and pads. And my rotors, like I was saying, I have to take the axle nut off. The whole hub assembly is part of the rotors in my truck. So that axle nut, the spec on that, torque spec on that axle nut is 295 foot-pounds. So it requires a big ass torque wrench, a 3/4 torque wrench, 3/4 inch drive torque wrench. This one goes up to 300 foot-pounds, so I'm going all the way up to 295. Pretty crazy. But this is like $80. But Harbor Freight is really the only option, like, for somebody, unless you want to like really spend just a crazy amount. I was on the Snap-on truck the other day, and I asked my Snap-on dealer just for shits and giggles how much a 3/4 inch torque wrench would be off the Snap-on truck, and it was over $1,000. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So anyway, I got that. We'll do a little tool haul video. So there's my 3/4 inch torque wrench. Just a Pittsburgh, classic Harbor Freight thing. And then before I go into the rest of the Harbor Freight stuff, this is my estate sale tool haul for this weekend. I just went to one, stopped at it, saw a sign, and stopped at it. That's all I did. And I got two 8-inch wrenches. Here is a rigid 8-inch little pipe wrench. It's rusty as hell, but I will clean it up and get it looking good. And actually, it's in pretty decent shape. The teeth are perfect on it. I think it just sat somewhere, got wet, and rusted up. But this kind of rust I can get off real easy. And I'm actually really happy about that rigid pipe wrench. And then this right here, it was on the last day of the sale, and almost everything had been gone. I bet it was a really nice sale. They had a bunch. This guy had an awesome shop, and but the people just let this sit there and didn't get it. And this is a Bluegrass made in the USA adjustable wrench, and I saw it and I was like, dang, I can't believe somebody didn't get this. I paid $1 per item, so I paid $2 for these right here, and I really like this 8-inch. It's in really good shape. Just needs to have a little bit of wire wheeling going on, and I bet you that this handle will come really nice and clean. I'll show you. This is like, these tub towels are how I get everything clean. Now you saw what that looked like, and you're gonna be just amazed at this. And I am super, super happy to have this. This is a really nice adjustable wrench. I love having a nice handle on an adjustable wrench. Look at that. Bluegrass made in the USA. That's just a beautiful, beautiful wrench for $1. I'm so happy. That's just the best thing about these estate sales. You hit something with the tub of towels, and man, you can really make it shine. Ain't that something? So, $1 a piece, and I was very pleased to get this rigid pipe wrench because I have a little tiny 6-inch pipe wrench. Now I've got an 8-inch, and these little pipe wrenches actually come in handy every once in a while, especially galvanized plumbing and stuff, plumbing nipples and stuff in old houses. It's nice to have little pipe wrenches for that galvanized So a little 8-inch one's almost perfect for like that type of plumbing work. So I was pretty pleased with that. And then I went to Harbor Freight, got that torque wrench. Excuse me. Got that torque wrench and got me some trim tools. So I was in the market for some trim tools, and I almost bought a $31 set off of Amazon, the Aries set. It looked like they had nice handles. They were like big kind of round handles. These Pittsburgh handles, I hate these handles, but it was $22 for this set. I used these on the brakes yesterday, and as you can see, they're already a little bit bent and stuff, but these are really, really useful little pry tools. I really like them. And for beaters, I'd love to get a snap-on set with the hard handles. I probably will someday, but for $22, I got a 6-piece set. Now, these longer ones, I don't know how much really I will use these longer ones, but actually I can see situations where they will come in handy. They're made for those trim clips, which I do have to deal with every once in a while. So I'm pretty happy to have them, and for $22 for a 6-piece set, not bad. Like, $3 and something a piece. That's what Harbor Freight's good for, And then I got me a little mirror. Limited 90-day warranty. That is pretty bad considering Harbor Freight does a lifetime warranty on almost all of their Pittsburgh tools, except for this Pittsburgh mirror, which must mean that it's the shittiest thing in the world. I think I paid $1 or something for it. It must just be like the most cheapest like little mirror ever. But I found myself needing a mirror the other day, and I had to go to the truck and get it, and I wanted a little one to keep in a different tool bag, so I got it. Where better than Harbor Freight for something like that, I don't want to pay a ton of money for something like that. And then the tool that I was maybe the most excited to get, I've been looking at this at Harbor Freight for years, and these are the Quinn pliers from Harbor Freight. They are, in my opinion, the best cheap pliers from Harbor Freight. They're not as expensive as the Doyle ones. The Doyle ones are like almost too expensive to be cheap tools. Like, if I'm going to spend as much as the Doyle's cost, I'm going to get like Channel Lock or something, not Doyle. So these Quinns are cheap as hell, but they're pretty good for being cheap tools. You can get a set of the Quinns. If I said Doyle's, I meant these Quinns. You can get a set of these for $20 that has channel locks, lineman pliers, cutters, and something else, and they're really good. They're really good tools. If somebody stole all my tools, first thing I might go get is a set of Quinn pliers. So these pistol grip ones, I don't know why more companies don't make pistol grip needle nose, but these have an internal spring in them, and they just seem like really nice to be working on the workbench and stuff, or working down in under the hood of a car or whatever. It just makes sense. They're ergonomic. And I would like to have a pair of snap-on pliers or something that were like this. But I don't think they make them, but this is just really, really cool. I'm very interested to see how well this works out. I can almost guarantee you I'm going to be using these a lot in my shop. I could just from holding them and feeling them, I'm really liking these, and it's making me more interested in pistol grip pliers because they just seem like really nice to use. And I bet you some of you guys have some or know about some good ones, pistol grip pliers. So let me know if any of you guys have any pistol grip pliers that you like or something, because that is interesting to me. So anyway, cheap tools. Look how beautiful that is. I just can't believe that. $1, baby. And then I wanted to do a quick talk about this tool, this set of tools right here. That is, I bought these a few weeks ago. The Daytona 3-ton low profile jack with the 2 jack stands. And I bought this when it was on sale. The jack, I paid $140 for it. And I just am so happy with the decision to get that jack. Man, it just picks up my truck like no problem at all. And then those 2 jack stands are just really user friendly, really nice, solid jack stands. And Harbor Freight, they just kill it with stuff like this. And when you need it, you need it. And I'm sure you can get a nice jack somewhere else for a decent price, but man, for $140, it's just tough to beat that. So what I really want to talk about real quick in this video, while I struggle getting this back on the tripod, is I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Harbor Freight, for being a freaking tool store. I've said this before, but like, Harbor Freight is the only place you can go, it seems like, where if you need to get something done and you need some specific tools to get that job done, Harbor Freight's the only place you can go, actually walk in and get what you need and leave and get the job done. Do they have the highest quality tools? No, they do not. Do they have everything in the world that you need to get most jobs completed? Yes, they do. And I can't thank Harbor Freight enough, because if it wasn't for them, you just have to buy everything on the internet, If there was a store that sold all, all made in the USA tools that had all the channel lock, Klein, all the good stuff that I love, I would go there. If there was a tool store that sold all USA made awesome tools, USA, German, Japan, awesome tools, if there was a store I could walk in and get that stuff, I would go there. Shit, I'd probably be there every damn day. If there was something like that, but there's not. But at least there's Harbor Freight, and people hate on Harbor Freight, but it's not their fault that all the manufacturing's gone from this country. You shouldn't blame Harbor Freight for that. You can thank the United States government for that. So, where else are you going to go and get a set of nice little pistol grip pliers? Guarantee you can't go anywhere else and get those. I mean, maybe you can, but not where I live. Where are you going to go and get a full set of trim pad tools? Harbor Freight's the only place. You need a 3/4 torque wrench? Harbor Freight, only place. There might be some good hardware stores around or whatever, but the auto parts stores, they sell tools in there, but they have a terrible selection, So I just think that Harbor Freight is a great place. They have a lot of cheap junk in there, but you know what? Sometimes if you just get something and use it once and get the job done and it breaks or something, it's okay. You still got the job done. So that's what I wanted to say. There's a little tool haul for you. 2 of my favorite places to get tools. Garage sales and Harbor Freight. So they helped me get the job done this weekend, and I got me some good stuff. Man, if you need a good jack and a good set of jack stands, I would highly suggest you go to the old Harbor Freight and get you a set of the Daytonas. Um, I'm just thrilled with this stuff. It's super nice. Now, if I could afford I don't know, Snap-on jack or something, maybe I'd buy it, but I don't know. I mean, that Daytona does great for what I need, and it'll work great for my wife's car too, with it being the low profile and everything. And there's all kinds of uses for a good floor jack too. So anyway, thank you Harbor Freight for being a tool store, and enjoy the spring because it's here, ladies and gentlemen. Get out there and work on your cars. Get out there in the driveway and rotate your tires, change your oil, change your brake pads, do all that fun stuff. And thanks everybody for watching.